Here we go, war number 6, and we got Colossus. We got my dog, and he's about to run a fucking train on this map. Path 7, Path 5, that aarkus, and then the whole left side and boss. But we're gonna start with an Omega Red fight, and I just ranked 5'd him. He's already ascended, but I had him rank 4 ascended. And shout out Ash. Hope he likes this fight. I think I played it pretty perfect. And he used to be one of my favorite characters. It feels so good using him again. He's just so much fun. And I know that I'm getting damage back from the lights. I just don't care. It's my only fight with him, and I just didn't want to give him much power. Yeah, he's so good, bro. I can't wait to use him more. This fight right here probably would have been faster if I used Omega Red. But fuck it. Colossus. But yeah, we got half suicides on the whole time. The whole time this war. This fight doesn't really have anything to it. It's just a diversity placement. So just very heavy combo a little bit. Did a special 2. And he wins the jackpot. I think every time he throws a special, I think it's 2 times. I think he goes 2 for 2. No, I think he throws 3 specials and he goes 2 for 3. But here we go, special 2, no crits. Oh, 1 crit. And this fight has extra, what's it called? Physical resistance. But yep, there's a second special, wins the jackpot again. Big ol' special 3. And I thought about finishing him, but then I was like, I'll take a little bit of free willpower so I don't have to heal for the next fight. And yeah, a little bit of a time cook, but now I don't have to use a potion. Here we go, path 5, we got this red goblin. He's a tactic, using Colossus. Pop an invul, I think, right here. Yeah, just to be safe, just because. Why not? I don't really know why I used an invul here, if I'm being honest. Parry heavies, just fuck it. 20k with protection up. Light work for Colossus. Get the intercept and move protection down. And I think I dropped this special without having, because I wanted to get it with protection. But none of the hits crit, so he's still alive, unfortunately. Get another light intercept, and that's the fight. Real simple. And then we got a kingpin here. And I think this is a god-awful placement. I don't think kingpin could be in a worse placement than right here. Because his whole scary kit on defense has to do with his like rage stacks. And in his debuffs that he gets on him. Each debuff gives him attack and combat power rate. And his scary thing is getting to his special 2 or special 3. If he gets to his special 2 or special 3, the fight can get so much out of control. The special 2 gives him unstoppable, and that's horrible with this tactic. You'll just have to parry over and over and over again, or dex, and then you lose all your shit. Special 3, he'll stun you. But every time he dashes here, he loses all of his rage stacks. So yeah, we drop a 250k special 2 to his forehead and then just say, fuck you. Really horrible placement. I have no idea what was going on there in their minds. Anyways, got an aarkus here. We're picking up some Odins. Not really necessary whatsoever. We get an aptitude and a protection. Protection kind of helps, and the aptitude also kind of helps. We start this fight off horribly, I remember that. We take like 2 hits and we get parried. Sick. But yeah, the aptitude increases the armor potency. And yeah, this fight is super simple and it's already over. Yeah. Crazy. Colossus is the GOAT. But yeah, we played that fight kind of bad, so now we could use a potion or 2. No hazard fights. Probably could have taken that wolf actually with Omega now that I think about it. But it's all good. We got this Adam here, and we're going to use Colossus. I was originally assigned a Symbiote Supreme, and I was like, man, Colossus can do that shit. Probably even easier than Symbiote Supreme would, because Adam is Nullify immune whenever he has his Sovereignty buff, which is basically all the time. Start the fight off with a 50k heavy. Light work. And for Adam, you want to dex the first hit and then parry the second hit. If you dex them all, you're just going to get fucked. There's just no other way around it. It's only his first hit that triggers unblockable through block. And we have an Envil here, so we're not afraid to push into a special 3 whatsoever. And we're re-parrying because he's stun immune when he has a Sovereignty buff, but we're focusing not letting him do his second light attack because his second light triggers the unblockable through block. And none of the hits crit there. It was still 100k special 2, but we try and dash in and throw the special 2 right as his pot is ending, but he throws special 3 immediately, and it doesn't change anything because we had the indestructible boost. Just takes a little bit of time, and then we violate him with a special 2. And here we go, placing a Wags, and we're going to use Colossus. I think a reason why I didn't crit that much on the Adam fight is because the aspect of evolution. Every time he crosses a bar of power, he gains crit resistance. And Killmonger himself also has crit resistance, so we're not going to be critting too much this fight either. And here we just want to kind of mix master our attacks, light, medium, light, medium. And we're focusing on the reverb. Hitting block when we can before he starts throwing his special ones, and then we can't anymore. Parrying the special attacks to get armors. I try and go for a light punish, but we're too far out of range, and I didn't go for medium because he'd get a prowess. And we're hitting some reverb damage, and I'm like, oh shit, that shit's kind of hitting. So we're backing up, waiting it out, parrying, doing passive damage with his parries, and gaining prowess and armors. Pretty big special 2, 100k with no crits. And reverb's up, and I throw this special 2. Youch! That hit hurt, but it was 142k crit. Huge. Colossus is the GOAT. And I was a little bit worried about this bullseye fight beforehand, but then by the time I got to here and I saw how good Colossus was doing as a horseman, I was not tripping at all. Colossus violates this bull. Use a power start to get to our special 2 quicker, just to start cycling those. And I think this is a 16 hit fight, which is crazy. So each time you Colossus would get a bleed, or an effect that he's immune to, he gains an armor. So every time he throws like his special 1, all those hits would trigger a bleed. Miss a hit there, which is unfortunate, but it's fine. 160k hit. But each time he would trigger a bleed, I gain an armor. And each time I gain an armor, my critical damage goes up. And we're getting a little bit cornered here. Special intercept. Huge crit, 260k. And I was gonna dash back and go for a special intercept, but he immediately threw it like a horny little fuck. and that made our percentage and time go down, unfortunately. But yeah, 75%. I don't think I've seen anyone solo with higher, except maybe Domino with getting some crazy RNG. But yeah, there's War 6, and that's halfway through the season, and I'm still deathless, so hopefully that continues throughout the whole season.